We are still here in Providence downtown with Professor Rodrigo Howard Robinson, who is going to talk to us about the historical part of the town. Good evening, Prof. Tell us where the town begins and where it ends.
Good evening. The town begins at Mr. Ronald. The old owner of that place was J. Long. Come down to Mimi Hill, where Miss Louisa Wilson de Howard had her residence.
Tell us about the traditional families from this section.
The traditional family from this section are the Howards. I can remember Mr. Felix family, whose children were Mr. Ray, Victor Ray Howard, and I can remember also Mr. Franklin Howard. Well, they were who have shop and so on. The most important shops were Japong, Harmon Archibald, and come down to Mr. Ray lastly.
Tell us about the first Howard that came to Providence.
The first Howard that came to Providence was Simon A. Howard, and he got married to Maria Ana Paula de los Rios, who was a nurse that came to attend to the soldiers that were here at that time. She was from Simiti, Bolivar. So all the Howard descend from that family. The town was populated by small shops, and we had a tamarind tree where the people tie the horses when they come to town. Once my brother Ovidio came to town on his horse, and he tied the horse there as usual, and he went back home later on walking, and then the next morning he sent Marlon and Ovid to look for the horse in the grass piece. They went and they came back and said, "Daddy, we can't find the horse, and we found the gate open." And so after they remember, yes, I rode the horse to town yesterday and I forgot. So afterward they came and rescued the horse. and went back home. The town was where everybody come to, and all the fiesta were, especially 20th of July, when everybody come to the town to do their, and the children do their exercises and so on. It was the great festival. So that was very important. And well, they would come and the owner of the fiesta, well, was most naturally the alcaldía, and then they get some, they will kill a cow and make sancocho and in a big capa, and everybody would drink the sancocho before they go back home.
Where was the first town of our island before they bring it this side?
Well, the first town was what we call today Old Town, but the name of Old Town was New Westminster. And after the change, so they only call this part town, and what was town first, New Westminster was town first, was called Old Town.
Town is the traditional place where the inhabitants of this paradise island come to make their daily shopping at the many available stores in the area.
One in this paradise land, all over Providence, 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 all over Providence. Run down, you want, pile up, you want, grab two, you want, stew come, you want, fried fish, you want, rice and beans, you want, big deal, you want, dumpling, you want, all over.
In Providence downtown, everything have a time, and at the middle of the day is lunchtime, so we can find several places to enjoy nice dishes from our traditional gastronomy, right here in Santa Isabel. We are here with Ronald Tiela Archibald, a town man and now captain who is managing a passenger vessel between San Andres and Providence. Captain Tiela, how do you see the port today?
I remember as a kid, we had a wharf maybe like 20 meters, and now at this point I could see like 100 meters more or less, which is a great or significant development. We had like 3 or 4 little fishing boats that used to run, bringing cargo from San Andres. That was Alcabra, Cisne, Betty B, and the one that I started out on, Lisa Colleen.
Captain Taylor, what do you remember about how the commerce used to be in those days through this dock?
As I could recall, we have 5 main merchants that used to receive cargo from San Andres. That was Mr. Pong, Miss Grassy, Miss Frazier, Mr. Ray, and James Rankin.
What is your advice to the youth that like sea or would like to be a captain like you?
Well, as I say, I didn't have a specialized in schooling, but then the love for the sea, born around, surrounded by sea, drove me to start just going in little fishing canoes. I didn't even have some outboard motor at the time when I started. I would like to thank Captain Antonio Archibald Howard. He was the one who pushed me into this environment. When I say push, he was the one that took me in his arm and carried me on the first little boat that was Lisa Colleen. And I started from there. So I will advise all youth. It might look a little difficult when you start, but with the will of God and the preparation, you could get far along the way. So all you need is just dedication and the love for the art.
This is a special dedication to my beautiful Providence. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love my Providence. 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 Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, when we wake up every morning, me give Jaja time for this paradise land. Me look on the blue, blue sea, the green, green hills, what a beauty. Yeah, just be.
Okay, friends, remember that this program is sponsored by the National Commission of Television. We come to the end of the program for today, and we hope you watch us next week at this same time on this same channel, where you can visit a next section of your Providence and another beautiful place of my Providence.
I love my Providence. I love my Providence. I love my Providence. I love my Providence. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, when we wake up every morning, me give Jaja time for this paradise land. Me look on the blue, blue sea, the green, green hills, what a beauty. Yeah, just feel the Caribbean breeze and check out all the coconut trees. How them dancing, how they shaking with the music.